And we're back with more Clannad. In the last part, we completed Q's path, and unfortunately, had some technical difficulties with that. I still very much enjoyed it, and I hope it wasn't too badly broken up into because of those difficulties. In this part, we're gonna be going back in time once more. Let's see, where should we start? April 20th. Okay, April 20th. Over here. Shit. I'll come back over here then. There's no April. Fuck. Is there a different April 20th somewhere here? There it is. Let's go here. I don't even know. Wait, who's this for? Is this Ryu or maybe Yukine? I don't know where we are. Shit, maybe I should have. Whatever. Hopefully it doesn't change the fact that we're doing something. Let's help. Well, it's not for free then. Alright, I decided to help them. Looks like you've been installing them rather than repairing them, huh? Yeah. Country road I'm rather familiar with. I don't remember what kind of voice I give this guy. The road's now going to change. I kind of feel resistant to it. Do we even need streetlights here? When I say this, the construction worker looks at me puzzled. It'd obviously be far safer to have them. It's pitch black in the area after dark. Maybe true, but still. The town is a place where people live. After all, it should be changing in ways that will make people's lives better. He does look like me, like my character. Ain't that just impressive? That's another odd thing to say. Doesn't the street itself exist primarily for people to begin with? Yeah, well, yeah, I just kinda... Have you decided against helping me then? Nah, I'll help. Really shouldn't care about this sort of thing anyway. Alright, let's get right to it then. Well done, you helped me a great deal. Can't move my arms. It's because I was holding up the street light at the entire time. Not only that, but even just standing on top of the ladder is an unstable position that has all but whittled down my stamina. My thighs are all swollen, even my calves are aching. It's all I could do to plunge to the ground and try to calm my breathing. Just to have confidence in my stamina, but right now I felt so horrible. Keeping up appearances is the last thing on my own. Is this actually even a job you're supposed to do with just two people? Spit out these words while still gasping for breath. This was your first time working? In that case, I suppose it's only natural. No matter what job you perform, this amount of work isn't out of the ordinary. Probably been working far harder than me. He managed to say this with a cool expression on his face. With that, I'm finally made to realize how comfortably I'd truly been living up until now. So fatigued right now, all the petty anxieties that I'd been fretting over in my life just looked absurd to me. So becoming part of society means throwing yourself into this kind of lifestyle? I had imagined it before, but this went even further than all my imaginings. Not to mention that this man standing before is a young man, not far from my own age. For a man like that to be able to easily exclaim this amount of work isn't out of the ordinary was also quite a shock to me. What's wrong? Seemed depressed. Nothing. Still, you were quite useful back there. Patting me on the shoulder, maybe trying to be considerate, telling me not to worry about it. It would have taken more time if I had worked with any other new employee. I'd say your stamina is actually quite good. That's so. I don't feel better at all. So there's still 2 more left for today. Man twists his neck, making an audible sound. I can't believe it. This man is going to do this 2 more times. Not to mention, he may well have been working all morning too. Come back when I'm done. I'll pay you then. Okay. Are we just waiting? Alright. Sorry to keep you waiting. I only just got here myself. Here, payment for your job. It's alright. I was only able to get your half. I was told there's no way to get full pay when you haven't even worked a single day. The man presented me with a grey envelope. The bottom is written the company name or something. Open the envelope, my arm is still burning with pain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is this really right? I think it is. Give the man the envelope to look at. That's the right amount, is it not? Enough? No, it's just the opposite, no matter how I look at it. It seems like 40. Wait, was he counting like the digits? Like, how many? Like, $1,000? Apparently this is only half the normal amount. Imagine if I'd actually gone the full amount. With this sum of money, I'd actually put food on the table all by myself. The kind of thing makes me naive. Given how quickly I got bored with things, I'm not cut out for a job like this. I'm sure I'd get just tired out of it and end up quitting. Well, I wonder what kind of place I would fit in then. Shake my head. Really don't want to start thinking about that. Probably just let myself end up here where the wind takes. Let myself end up where the wind takes me. There we go. For now, let's just enjoy the present. Come to think of it, I don't think I've probably introduced myself. I'll give you my business card. I'm Yoshino. I'm Okazaki. Take his business card. On it is written the name of the electric company, along with the name Yusuke Yoshino. Hey, I'm gonna get going. Construction worker takes his tools and starts walking into his truck that parked on the other side. Gets in, looks my way, and raises his hand in farewell before finally leaving, accompanied by the low roar of the engine. I drop my gaze once more to the business card in my hand. Yusuke Yoshino. I think I've seen this name somewhere before. But where? Can't quite remember. Guess I'll go ask Yunahara or something. Yoshino. Seriously feel like I've heard that guy's name before. Yoshino. Once I'm settled down in my usual spot, I immediately start talking about the construction worker. It's a pretty small town after all. It's not that unlikely that you've met him before. Yoshino, what the fuck? Who is it? No, what I mean is that I didn't recognize his face, just his name. Huh? What's his name then? Crap, I forgot. Try and remember. Didn't you get a business card or something? I did. Go grab it. Why don't you go grab it? Where is it then? In my pants pocket. Just how lazy can you be? Alright, fine. Grab my wallet and take out the business card that it put in there along with the paycheck. Now here it is. Yoshino Yusuke. Yeah, see, here. Sunhara violently snatches the business card from my hand and looks at it intensively. How'd he look? Huh? How'd he look? I only remember he had a stern look to him. Guess he was kinda handsome. Anything else? And he kept saying these corny lines all grandly. Stuff like, haven't you lived an utter menial life up until now, or are you able to laugh sincerely? Gah! That's a legendary MC in the flesh. Wait. So these days he's working on Wait. MC. Was that the guy? I think he might be the... Did Sunahara listen to him, maybe? I think. So he's working as an electrician in a shoddy town like this. These days. Did he used to do something else? This guy used to be a professional musician. He's even released CDs. Seriously? Yeah, he really had a cult following. He was never on TV, but his album still sold like crazy. You probably heard about him on the radio. Maybe I did. I bet I've got a tape of him somewhere. You want to hear? Sure. Interesting. Sunhara digs out a cassette tape out from the bottom of a cardboard box. My little sister really loves him. Little sister? Yeah, my little sister. Didn't I tell you I had one of those? No, you didn't. So come on, why don't you tell me all about her? Wait, somehow I feel the topic's changed here. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Sunhara's little sister anyway, so she's probably some kind of monster. Think of it that way, my interest fades instantly. Here, just listen to this. Yeah. Put the cassette into the portable tape recorder, plug in the earphones, and press the play button. Not what I expected from something Sunahara's monster like little sister likes. Just a normal rock song. No, and I actually wouldn't call it normal. It's actually rather good. I wouldn't even call it rather good. It's actually pretty damn good. I also listen to the lyrics. I also find myself bursting into tears despite the music itself being quite intense. I wonder what it is. Maybe empathy is the word I'm looking for? Take out the earphones. Pretty good, right? I see. So listening to this, she was finally able to gain an affinity for humans. Who? Your little sister. She's a human herself to begin with. Sorry about that. My imagination went kinda crazy and your little sister ended up a monster. Just how crazy can your imagination go? Anyway, what do you think about his music? Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's pretty banging, right? My little sister really loved him, but when I tried listening to him, I found it wasn't all that bad either. Still ain't got nothing on Bomb Ahead though. This is actually a favorite mixtape of mine that my little sister made especially for me. Squeak, squeak. Why is the tape making a strange sound? Looks like it's stuck. Huh? Guess I'll pull it back out. No, don't! I open the recorder, grab the tape, and give it a good pull. Whoosh. Ribbon flutters around like seaweed, covering the entire floor. Ah! The mixtape my little sister made for me. What the hell do you think you're doing? Calm down now, isn't the guy himself right here in this town? How's that supposed to help? Doesn't that give you some peace of mind? No, it doesn't. Damn it all, I'm gonna try one of your treasures too then. How about one of your mixtapes? I'm gonna take a mixtape that has an opening interviews of your favorite porn movie and smash it into pieces. No, just calm down. At the very least, pointless sections like that aren't going in any mixtapes I'd make. Seriously, I mean, we've got the person himself right in this town, so why don't you just borrow his CDs? You can just make another mixtape just like your old one. Borrow CDs from the artist himself. Yeah, he should have them, right? Well, it'd be crazy if he didn't have them, but borrowing them from the artist himself just sounds such an such an amazingly out-of-box idea. It's almost crazy. Yeah, but with the actual guy himself here, we could probably do even more than that. I bet that little sister of mine would love if I got his autograph too. Yeah, I bet. So let's go with that. You just totally changed the top there, didn't you? Nah, of course not. I totally want to hear your little sister as she expresses her delight. Like, keh. Who the hell laughs like that? So hey, let's go see him right now. He might still be around. Man, alright. Seriously, I'm counting on you for this. Get up and immediately move into action. I actually just remembered something. As we leave the dorms and Art stops walking. What's up? It might be bad if we start talking to him about music right now. Why? Well, as you saw yourself, he's no longer doing music these days. I heard that by the end of his career he'd pretty well run himself to ruin. So bad any fan of his that know about it wouldn't dare bring it up. But we aren't fans. You really don't fear anything, do you? In other words, I don't care no matter how badly he takes it. You might not care, but I actually do. Why? I need to get his autograph. Oh yeah, you've got a thing for your sister. No, I don't. I just want to make her grateful to me. It'd be useful for later, don't you think? Yeah, let's go with that. So yeah, let's not ask him directly. What are you saying we should do? We'll cleverly test the waters. And how are we going to do that? We could tell him we're in a band and see how he reacts or something. After we've started up the conversation, we'll casually mention Yusei Yoshino is one of our favorite artists. And if he doesn't still feel bad about it, he'll tell us who he is. Actually, I'm the very Yusuke Yoshino. If that happens, I'm sure he'll give his autograph. True, it would be nice if things went that well. You better do your part in this. We're only doing this because you went and destroyed my mixtape. What am I supposed to do then? Just match my story and say you're in a band with me. Is it okay if I just say I play the triangle? That doesn't seem like it'd fit a band. I guess I'll just be our maestro then. A band's not gonna have one of those. We're not a chorus. What do you want me to do? The drums? I don't know how to play the drums. That doesn't matter. Just pretend. All you need to do is ask a leading question and it'll work out. I'll be talking to a former pro, you know. You'll find out the moment you ask me. Well, we're just amateurs, so it shouldn't matter if we don't know that much. If we ask you something, you can just answer them with playing the drums. It's quite like playing whack-a-mole, don't you think? When things really work out that way. Yeah, and I'll be on the guitar. Isn't he on the guitar too? Won't it be bad if you choose the same instrument as him? Quite the opposite. The conversation wouldn't get rolling if I didn't play the same instruments. How are you going to have a conversation about playing the guitar when you can't even play it yourself? It'll work out one way or another, just watch. With great enthusiasm, he starts walking. Wow. This is where I met him earlier. He's not here. Yeah, because he drove away in his truck. There's no way he'd be here then. Yeah. Not here either, huh? Isn't it kind of thoughtless to try and catch up with the car? But he said he'd still have work to do, so he should still be around somewhere in town. Somewhere in town? Just how vague can he be? Finding him is going to be harder than finding Waldo. Oh boy, I know what it is, but I might as well check that out. Waldo or Wally? A book series that challenge reader find character by the name of Waldo. We talk around more and more. We walk around more and more, I should say. This is the third time we've come around to the station. Guess he's really not here. No. There's a truck parked here that wasn't there before. Can see a hint of someone working on the other side of it. He's here. Eh? Where? Let's go. We approach the truck. Is he the man in overalls? Yeah. Crap, I'm so nervous. I'm about to piss my pants. What's up? Call out to the construction worker. We just finished putting a package onto the truck's carrying tray. Oh, hey, thanks for before. That's how he responds after seeing my He doesn't have a helmet on. Hi. Sunara peeks out from behind me. Who's this? I'm Okazaki-kun's friend, Sunahara. What is it? Have you come to help me too? No, my butt kinda hurts right now, so I see. Well, I hope you get well soon. I'm kind of curious about your work here. There's a lot I'd like to ask you about. Can I? Well, just finished my work here. We can talk at least until it gets dark. Night. Somehow he succeeded in getting on his good side. We're actually going to prep school, but we're always skipping classes, so we'll probably give up on college anyway. They sit down next to each other on the bench and start talking. So I was looking for a job he can do with just high school degree. Well, sure, the job I'm doing won't require any academic background. You've still got a year left, don't you? Isn't it a bit too early to give up on going to the university? As if aiming for that very question, Sunahara leans forward. Right, now, it isn't studying that I want to do, but music. Music? The town of us, the two of us are in a band together. I really wonder how he's gonna react to this. And that by the end of this career, he'd pretty well run himself to ruin. If that it's really true, then, a band? That's pretty nice. He made a ridiculously good impression. What instrument do you play? I'm on the guitar, and this guy's on the drums. Huh, so you're playing the drums. Must be quite hard. Playing the drums is quite like playing whack-a-mole, don't you think? He's looking at me with a ridiculous, dubious expression. The act of hitting may be the same, but I don't know about them being similar. So you were on the guitar? Yeah, the guitar. Can you show me your fingers? My finger. Oof. Does he have any calluses on his finger? Oh, he grabs Sunahara's. Oof. That's how you tell. He rubs his fingers with his own. Do you really play the guitar? Huh. See, you found out. I play all the time. I practice like crazy every day. I see. What kind of practice do you do? I go ka like this. He moves his right hand up and down, stroking motion. So you're still only doing chords. Oh boy. Yeah, he's... Where is it? There it is. Combination using 3 or more musical notes that are sounded or played simultaneously. And that's the beginner's stuff right there. Okay, chords, meaning the beginners, meaning chords. Chords, yeah, chords are quite hard, aren't they? And the way you're holding it right now, I suppose you're doing power chords. Oh boy. This guy knows. This guy is a real thing here. Nope. A chord consists of the root note and the 5th. They're commonly played on amplified guitars, especially on electric guitar with distortion. Well, you can't do anything if you can't at least manage that. Yeah, really, you gotta at least have a powered suit. Haha. I think you've changed the vocabulary there. What is it? You know quite a lot about guitars, huh, Yoshino-san? Could it be you play too? Start approaching the crux of the matter. That's pretty good, good way of putting in the... Yeah, more or less. Then why don't you show us? I'd love to hear you play. Why don't you play something of your own before asking others to play it for you? Bring your guitar tomorrow. I'll come listen. I think I can at least give you some advice. Shit, dude. You got caught. Sonata stays petrified as he sees Yusuke Yoshino drive off into the distance. Man, this has to be the worst possible outcome. I mean, you don't even own a guitar to begin with. Ha 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 ha, it'll work out one way or another. The worst part, dude. Oh. You're gonna get caught. Monday. Suddenly feel lethargic. And the stars... Oh, we don't need to see this. We can skip all this. Now it's be late. Let's jump right. And then let's... shake him. Let's shake him. Shake. Yeah, I suppose I can probably... I forgot to save. Shit. I suppose I can probably keep getting Q to treat me to lunch if I blackmail her over this. Hey, no. Hey, you okay? Answer me. I kneel down and lightly shake the motionless victim by the shoulder. Quite slender. Could she be a girl? Hey. Twitch. Oh, did I see movement? Hey, you okay? Try shaking once again and... Pop. Wah! Whoa. What the hell is going on? What was that just now? You're alive? Felt like there was a sudden wham and then I was sent spinning. Then I heard a screech and then everything went black. You were hit by a motorcycle. By a bike. The victim head tilts to the side with a mystified expression. Is this a girl? A guy? Doesn't look like there are any boos, but their atmosphere and vibe this person gives off feels rather strange. Oh, again? The victim says as they clap their hand together as if remembering what happened. Wait, again? These kind of things do happen once in a while, no? It would have been a problem if it was a car, but I can handle a bike. You can handle that. You're sent flying, you know. Are you feeling alright? And nothing really feels out of place. I see, that's great then. By the way, what time is it? It's past 10. Oh, this isn't good. I'll be late for my interview for the part-time job. Ah, hey. Before I could finish, the victim suddenly sped off. Rather quickly, too. I wonder if that person's gonna be fine. Because they collided just as they were just at the right angle, or is it just because the person's very robust? In any case, it seems Q got off of this one without being a criminal. Even so, what a lively person. I let out a sigh thanks to a person whose name I don't know, who had disappeared near in the corner. Suddenly I notice a white envelope when I look down on the ground. Is this that person's? I look around and no longer see anyone. In any case, I pick it up. In the corner of the envelope is the word resume in red letters. That reminds me, the person did say they were going into an interview, but if that's the case, wouldn't it be problematic that they don't have this? Even so, I had no idea where they could be, so it's not like I can give it back. That being the case, it also make me feel bad just to leave something like a resume there. Let's, find the address and give it back this time. It feels kind of wrong, but it's not like I can just leave it behind like this. I take out the resume, and from the envelope, the handwriting is surprisingly poor. Name blank, age blank 2, address also blank, telephone number blank again, education, employment history. Not a single thing is written on it. It probably hasn't been filled in yet. On the right side, subject good at lunch, subject bad at homeroom, motivation, want money, interests, not something you can tell people. Current health, I'll see if this is sexual harassment. Strong points, I think guys should aim to be men. What in the world is this self-appeal sentence supposed to be about? Still, this handwriting's awful. The letters look so wrinkled like a bunch of worms. In any case, without anything that remotely resembles an address, I can't bring this to them. Any choice, I fold the resume, toss it in my bag. Just when I reach school, the bell second ring ends. How's the person I hit? You have some nerve talk about ask me that. No injuries, right? No injuries, but what would you do if there were? Oh, it's okay. The feeling I got when we collided was different. Feeling. Yeah, how should I put it? You know, the heavy feeling when you crush into flesh and bones. There's none of that. Maybe that person did something to reduce the impact. Might be an expert at it or something. I think we can say that you're quite out of the ordinary yourself to know how it feels when you crush flesh and bone with your bike. Even that were the case, don't you think it's more of a moral problem for you to run away like that? Well, if you weren't there, I would have stopped. Hell, I was actually going for you anyway. That is quite a disturbing thing to say. Could it be that she found out what happened to Votan on Saturday? Well, nothing happened in the end, no. It all went okay then. He says as she laughs and throws something at me. What's this? Fruit milk. We'll call that my thanks in any case. Drink it as you spend 10 minutes feeling grateful. Telling me to feel grateful for your thanks? So if you're offering your thanks, don't say in any case. Giving you a juice pack is my thanks. Now since I picked you a tasty one, you should feel grateful now. A smile on her face, she explains her absurd logic. I let out a deep sigh, I raised my hand, a new way to express my gratitude. Oh boy, school. Third period ends and Tsunahara still isn't around. This is so mind-numbing. Can't let it off any stress without Tsunahara around. I leave the classroom for a refresher. Guess I'll go grab a drink. You know, fuck, let's skip all this. Okay, this is where school today really starts to get serious. Did you forget about our conversation yesterday? Yusuke Yoshino said he'd listen to me playing guitar, remember? Oh yeah, that's right. You don't own a guitar. No problem, I already found someone I can borrow one from. I doubt it's a friend, poor kid. Hey, just check out how cool I look. Tsunahara comes back with an electric guitar across his shoulder. He even had a mini amp attached to his strap so that people can hear him even if he's outside. Even if you do show up with a guitar, it'll be obvious that you can't play. That's where you're wrong. The guy who owns it showed me a little trick. He said that even an amateur like me could pull it off. Really? Show me then. Sure, just one sec. Tsunahara flips the switch and tests the sound of the amp. Here it goes. Secret technique. Guitar scratch. Presses his pick against the guitar strings and slides it toward the neck. Screech. What do you think? It sounds just like a real guitar player, right? A little, but I wouldn't call that playing the guitar. It's pronounced scratch, not scratch. Heh, planned it all out. As soon as I do this move, you needed to say the following. What? Why me? Wow, Tsunahara, you're as good as expected, but you should stop now. Say the rest for your fans. Got that? What do you think? It'll totally make me look like someone who's really good but doesn't play for small crowds because it'd be a waste, right? It'd be nice if it did. Would this plan actually work? It wouldn't. Come on, let's go. That Tsunahara tugs on my hand. That's not gonna work. He already knows you're lying. Secret technique guitar scratch. Tsunahara presses his pick against the guitar strings and slides it toward the neck. However, he puts too much strength in the pick and he ends up grazing his finger on the strings. Ouch! Draws the pick on the guitar ground. There's a mark on my finger from the string. And then just like that, he wanted me to speak. Wow, Tsunahara. You're as good as I expected, but you should stop now. Save the rest for your fans. You too. So rather than a band, you're actually a comedy duo. I'm sorry. I don't see what's supposed to be funny here. He leaves. You got the wrong idea. It's all your fault. How am I supposed to get his autograph now? Let's follow him. Tsunahara runs after him and apologized frantically. I have no idea how he cajoled him into coming back, but Yusuke Yoshino came back to the bench wearing a complicated expression. Granted, I've seen musical instruments used in comedy routines. Like I said, that's not it. We're serious about this. But you can't play the guitar at all. It's pronounced scratch, not skirach. Skirach. Actually, this guy only just started, but he insists on bluffing like this to the end. I can't really play any instruments either. That's what I thought. Playing drums isn't anything like whack-a-mole at all. Yeah, right? I only said it because you told me to. But still, I guess I promised, didn't I? Huh? Didn't you say you wanted to listen to my guitar? Or is it alright now? No, please do. He takes out his guitar and passes the strap over his head. Maybe it's because of how he looks, or because I happen to know he used to be a former musician, but the guitar really seems to suit him. It doesn't really matter, but this is a guitar you can buy for 20,000 yen via mail order, isn't it? Is it not good enough? No, it's more than enough. Plucks the strings one at a time, checking the sounds they make. Huh. Are you playing right now? That's a pretty quaint song. He's making sure it's like right. Just tuning. Yeah, he's tuning the. That's what it's called, tuning the guitar. All right. Takes his pick and finally starts playing a song. Beautiful melody, completely different from Tsunohara's random scratching. He plays a melody in a higher pitched string, supporting with the lower pitched chords. If I close my eyes, it almost sounds like there are two guitars playing at the same time. Can't help but feel perplexed. Wow, you're so ridiculously good. Does this song have any lyrics? Tsunohara asks him. Seriously, if there are any lyrics to the song, I'd love to hear them unedited. There are no lyrics, I'm just playing whatever comes to mind. Not really playing anything in particular. About time I bring this to an end. Finally, he coaxes a high note of the guitar and finishes the song. Can you try going pro or something? Tsunohara's still going at it, trying to get him to unveil himself. Pro, huh? I don't care about that. Sing. I will sing when I want to sing. That's all I want. Seems he really made a wall between his former self and who he is now. I wonder what Tsunohara's gonna do now. He's gonna touch this untouchable subject. So like this? Ah, my fingers cramp like crazy. Genuinely being taught the guitar. For a while, your fingers are gonna hurt like that. They're on fire. However, if you can get past that, your calluses will get thicker and it'll become easier on you. That's so? Well, I'll do my best. You completely forgot, didn't you? This will be my last job here. Come ask me to listen to you again. Once you get better, I'll make sure to listen to you. Says, handing Tsunohara's business card. Will do. Thank you very much. Well, I'll see you. After giving me a smile too, Yusuke Yoshino gets in his truck and drives away. I'm kinda moved. Having someone so amazing teach an absolute amateur like me the guitar, he's such a good person. He never got his autograph though. Who cares about that? I'm gonna become a lot better starting today. When I do, I'll have Yoshino hear the fruits of my hard work. Are you really gonna continue playing guitar? Sure. I'll do it. Just you wait, Yoshino-san. Tsunohara stares fixedly at the truck moving off in the distance. Damn.